We spend so little time on this in the book, but it's the thing I spend the most time actually doing in my real life. The book is Burnout, The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle. For anybody who's new here, my name is Amelia, and Planful problem solving is a solution for dealing with stress when you can control the things that cause your stress, the stressors. So when you can control the stressors, planful problem solving is exactly the thing that it says. You plan, you anticipate what the problems are going to be, and then you figure out in advance what you can do to deal with it. Obviously, it's for everyone, of course, but with people on the spectrum, it can go to like the next level. And so, for example, I'm not in my barn. I'm in a pretty nice hotel room, but travel is super stressful for everybody. And again, it's one of those things that can be extra stressful for folks on the spectrum. So how we deal with it is we plan. And for me, in my life, how that manifested, I've talked before about my special interest in bags by a company called Tom Bin. But that actually is just the tip of, Emily's texting me. That is just the tip of a special interest iceberg that is planning for travel, including packing lists. And here I'm gonna show you, hold on. Okay, this is the start of it. I started using Microsoft OneNote and keeping just like a travel list. You know, what am I gonna pack? What am I gonna need? You know, including clothes and everything else. And this is for a trip to London for like, 5-6 weeks, and it's pretty long, but it did teach me, some strategies about how to make the list. When I do have sort of a plan for which days on shorter trips I'm going to be doing specific things, I can actually plan what to wear on which days. And as I started doing this more and more, this is a list of like 20 trips I took in 2 years, which is quite a lot of travel. Not as much as some people, but more than average. And as I started going along, I got more and more specific about it and more detailed, and realizing that there's a lot of repetition. So I made this default checklist, which I copy and paste, and it's just the things I want to make sure that I have every single time. And so when I come to future trips, like now, this is the trip I'm currently on, I have like what I wore on the plane, and then you can see all the stuff that I plan to wear. Anything that's grayed out is stuff I wore on the plane that I'm going to wear again, and anything that's black or dark blue here is what I wanted to pack. So I packed actually very little for this 4-day trip because I got super good at knowing what I actually wanted to have. And I did make one mistake here. You can see that it says headphones and iPod. It turns out I did pack my iPod, and I did not pack any headphones. That's so frustrating. So it's not a perfect system, but man, the hours I spent making these lists and watching other YouTubers to help tell me what needs to be on the list. So that's what I mean when I say that planful problem solving can like go to the next level in somebody with autism. I'm really glad that I had that capacity to hyper-focus and fixate on the project of learning how to pack, because it benefited me tremendously. My experience of travel became much smoother and much more comfortable. Autism was a gift in that. The hyper-focus and the, fixation on long-term sort of obsessive planning that my husband thinks is bananas, it serves me very well. So planful problem solving, it's for everyone. I'm making this video as a part of Vlogmas. My intention is to post a video every day, a short, very lightly edited video, and that's for 3 reasons that I'm doing that. 1 is to make up for the long hiatus that I had to take while the barn is under construction. 2 is that the barn is not done yet, but it's supposed to be done in the next few weeks, so I do want to post weekly updates as we just come through the final stages. And 3, because I really want to do those topics that people have asked me to talk about, freeze and Jung and art analysis and dreams and Tai Chi. I've got the whole list, and I'm gonna make those, and I'm just gonna like whoosh, put it all out in December. So that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.